If you want your 70s to be some of the best years of your life, say goodbye to these 7 behaviors. They say your 70s can be the golden years, and they're absolutely right, if you let them be. This stage of life is all about freedom, fewer responsibilities, more time to focus on what truly matters, and the wisdom to appreciate it all. But here's the thing, some habits and behaviors can sneak in and quietly rob you of the joy and peace you deserve. If you want this chapter to be one of the best, it's time to leave behind anything that no longer serves you. In this article, we're diving into 7 behaviors that might be holding you back from living your 70s to the fullest. The good news, letting them go isn't as hard as you think, and the payoff is more than worth it. Let's get started. 1. Dwelling on the past. As we age, it's easy to fall into the trap of reminiscing about the good old days. The times when we were younger, things seemed simpler, and perhaps we felt more vital. But here's the thing, living in the past can rob you of the joy of the present. It's not about erasing your past, but rather not allowing it to overshadow your current life. Your 70s can be filled with new experiences, growth, and joy if you allow them to be. Sure, remembering the past and learning from it is a great thing, but dwelling on it, not so much. So if you want your 70s to truly be some of the best years of your life, say goodbye to ruminating over what has been and start embracing what is and what could be. Remember, you still have a lot of living left to do. Don't let your past hold you back. 2. Holding on to grudges. Speaking of the past, let's talk about grudges, those heavy burdens to carry. They weigh you down, take up valuable space in your heart, and can often overshadow the positive aspects of life. Research shows that people who let go of their grudges tend to be more satisfied with their lives and to have less depression, anxiety, stress, anger, and hostility. So, if you're holding on to any grudges as you enter your 70s, consider letting them go. It's not about forgetting or condoning the wrong done to you. It's about releasing yourself from the negative emotions associated with it. Your 70s is a great time to clear out emotional baggage and make space for more joy, love, and peace in your life. This brings me to the next point. 3. Ignoring the present moment. As I mentioned earlier, dwelling on the past can keep you stuck. What's more, it makes you miss the present moment altogether. It's easy to get so caught up in what's already happened, or what might happen tomorrow, that you miss out on the life happening right now. The present moment is all we truly have, yet it's often the first thing we overlook. When you're too focused on yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's uncertainties, you rob yourself of the joy and connection that's right in front of you. Whether it's a casual chat with a neighbor, a new hobby you've been meaning to try, or even a quiet afternoon in the garden, these small, seemingly ordinary moments are what make life meaningful. There's a simple fix for this: cultivate mindfulness. It's all about grounding yourself in the here and now. 4. Playing it too safe. Once upon a time, I thought that reaching my 70s would mean slowing down. I pictured myself sitting on the porch, watching the world go by, playing it safe. But when I hit that milestone, I realized I couldn't have been more wrong. One day, on a whim, I signed up for a painting class. Now, mind you, I had never held a paintbrush in my life barring those elementary school art projects. But I thought, why not? It turned out to be one of the best decisions I've made in my life. I absolutely loved it. It ignited a creative spark in me that I didn't even know existed. It made me feel alive, curious, and engaged. It made me realize that playing it too safe was robbing me of new experiences and joys. The point is, your age shouldn't stop you from trying new things or stepping out of your comfort zone. The world is still filled with opportunities for you to explore and enjoy. Don't play it too safe. Be bold in your 70s. 5. Striving for perfection. Just like playing safe, striving for perfection can often do more harm than good. Perfection is an unattainable standard that can leave you feeling perpetually dissatisfied with your achievements. As you enter your 70s, it's time to embrace the beauty of imperfection. It's time to celebrate your flaws, your mistakes, and your failures. Because these are what make you uniquely you. Instead of striving for perfection, strive for growth and self-improvement. Strive to be a better version of yourself today than you were yesterday. Remember, life doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. Your 70s can be a time of profound joy and fulfillment, even with all its imperfections. 6. Neglecting your health. Our health is our wealth, especially as we age. It's easy to neglect our well-being amidst the demands of daily life. But if you want your 70s to be some of the best years of your life, taking care of your health should be a priority. This means making sure you've got the basics right. Eating nutritious meals, staying active, getting regular checkups, Listening to your body's signals. If something doesn't feel right, don't ignore it. Seek professional advice. Your body has carried you through all these years. It's time to return the favor and take good care of it. Your quality of life in your 70s can significantly improve with a little bit of attention to your health. 7. Seeing aging as a negative. Aging often gets a bad rap, and it's easy to see why. Society bombards us with messages about staying young, fighting wrinkles, and keeping up with trends that don't always resonate. But here's the truth. Aging isn't a negative, it's a privilege. Every year you live is another chapter in your story, filled with lessons, growth, and experiences that younger generations haven't had the chance to gain yet. Interestingly, research shows that people who have a positive attitude toward aging tend to live longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. Those who view aging as a time of opportunity and growth are more likely to maintain better physical health, stay mentally sharp, and engage socially. In short, how you think about aging can directly impact how you experience it. When you view aging as a bad thing, it can steal your joy and limit your potential. You might start holding back from trying new things or pursuing passions because you've convinced yourself it's too late. Look, this stage of life is just as full of opportunities as any other. It's a chance to embrace freedom, explore interests, and share your wisdom with others. Shifting your mindset about aging can transform how you experience it. Instead of focusing on what you've lost, celebrate what you've gained: perspective, resilience, and the ability to prioritize what truly matters. Saying goodbye to the idea that aging is a negative allows you to step into this chapter with excitement and gratitude. After all, the best years of your life are the ones you decide to fully embrace. Final thoughts. It's about embracing your journey. Growing older isn't just about adding years to your life, it's also about making those years count. Hitting your 70s can feel scary or overwhelming, but it's also an opportunity to embrace a whole new stage of life.